on the first business entities in Malaysia, which is commonly known as sole proprietorship. This is the simplest form and the easiest form of company. By its name, sole proprietorship, we know that it is owned by solely by one person, solely by one person. Or in Malay, we call it milikan tunggal, milikan tunggal. So if you are planning to do business, a simple business just by your own, with no, perhaps you have no partner, and a simple form of business, and you can choose or opt for this type of sole proprietorship business entity. And you can register with SSM, and this is open for all citizens and only for Malaysian citizen. Malaysian citizen. If you are a foreigner, basically you can't open a sole proprietorship. Okay. Okay. And this is the cheapest type of company in terms of its registration and in terms of its registration lah with SSM. You have to pay an annual fee, and what do we mean by sole proprietorship? Again, it is owned by one person, and this is basically a, unlimited type of company. What do we mean by uh, unlimited liability type of company? It means that the liability, of course, you have all the liberty of running your own business. You can have your own say, your own idea with a very cheap annual fee to pay to SSM. But the thing is, it's unlimited liability, meaning you as an individual and the company that you open is basically considered as one entity. So you are basically the same person lah, and you yourself and your company is considered as one entity. So if anything happens to your company, it means it also happens to you, right? And similarly, if anything happens to you, inshallah, um, most likely, and logically, it will also affect your company, because you are basically the same person, and you are considered as the same entity. So the liability which is attached to your company, and perhaps your company suffered some losses, uh, have a lot of liability, so it will not be limited to the company itself, but it will also affect you as an individual. So perhaps if someone sue you or want to claim anything from you, you can get it from your company, but if it's not enough, and they will have to claim it from you as an individual, perhaps taking from your personal wealth, taking from your personal wealth, because you and your business is considered as the same entity. So the liability is not limited to the company only, which is why we call it unlimited liability. So, if you went into bankruptcy or anything of the sort, and they will have to, to get all back. Perhaps the bank want to get back their money. They can claim it from the company. If it's not enough, they will go and search for you, and perhaps they can take your personal belongings, your house, or anything inside of your house, just to cover all the liability or the debts. So this is what we mean by sole proprietorship. It's easy, it's simple, but with very cheap annual fee. But the thing is, it's unlimited in terms of its liability. But of course, there's a lot of, you know, citizens and Malaysian citizens who open up this kind of business. Okay, the second type of business, and is called partnership. And partnership. So, like the name suggests, and if sole proprietorship, it means it is owned by a single person, milikan tunggal. But when we say partnership, meaning basically it is not owned by a single person, it is owned minimum by two-person, and maximum it can go as far as 20 partners. So you can have 20 partners opening up a business, opening up a company. And but if you are opening up a business, a professional business, a professional company offering professional services like lawyers, legal services, medical services, or any sort of professional services, and it can go up. You can have as much as 50 partners. So this is what we mean by a partnership. A partnership starts with at least two partners, and it can go as far as 20 partners. And if you are opening up a professional company, it can go up to 50 partners. And so it is more or less similar, like a sole proprietorship. The difference is just in the number of people involved in starting up the company. Right? So again, and this is also open only for Malaysian citizens, and it is also an unlimited liability company. Unlimited liability company. And we've talked previously on what it means to be an unlimited liability company. Of course, in terms of management, the company management, you have the liberty of having your own say. And if it's a sole proprietorship, you can have full um, say in running your own business. But if it's a partnership, of course, the advantage is you can have more ideas from your partners, and more ideas. It comes also with some drawbacks, uh, perhaps more dispute, and more differences of opinion. So, but of course, and some people say the more the merrier, and we need more ideas, and which is good. Some people prefer to have to run their business by their own. Some people, they just like to have friends coming in and give more ideas. So this is the benefit of having a partnership company. So you can have more ideas coming in and more skills coming in. And but of course it has its drawback. Perhaps it also open up to more differing opinion, and things may not go as smooth as if you are doing it personally, and or by one person. And but also, when you have a lot of partners doing up business, each and every one of the partner, perhaps they will also come with their own capital, modal. So more money is coming up to your business, which is also good. But the thing is, like I say, this is an unlimited liability company, which means the liability is not limited to the company only. If anything happens to the company, the banks or anyone can also claim it from the owners, the partners inside the company.